As a content creator, I am unhappy. It's to the point that I currently have sadly stopped for many reasons appearing on camera. The reasons for this are the same as they are for many people whose faces may never have appeared on camera, unlike mine. Whilst I am in many of my videos on my old channels where I primarily vlogged at events including Summer in the City in London amongst others, the point is joining this community or that community ends up in seeing drama perpetually rear its ugly head. It's happened in the vlogging, makeup tutorial, commentary and debunking reaction paranormal investigator communities. This only results in the content that goes up from both sides of an argument for both sides of the content creators, regardless of how big or small our channels are. It gets in all of these communities to the point that it doesn't matter who's really said what or what the actual points of these communities are about even matters. Drama sells. It pumps up views on all sides of the situation, and it can be off-putting to a lot of people who join these communities in them wanting to stay, and it never stops. Admittedly, there is a lot more that goes on off-screen as well as on-screen, but it's what appears on-screen that is what is publicly available for us all to consume and decide what kind of people others are on the other side of the screen. I'm not a stranger to having got dragged into controversy. I already said I featured someone in a lengthy interview that's still up on one of my old channels that especially got the back of one individual up, and what goes on the internet never truly goes off the internet. Community doesn't mean a group of people who all have to agree with everything each other says at all times. I didn't come down in the last rain shower and I haven't lived under a rock either. I'm sure there's plenty myself I've not openly discussed on this particular channel but may have on other channels I've had that can be dug into and used to show what kind of person I'm supposed to be myself. I'm aware of that same as anyone else is. It is a shame that what's currently been going on and the things that have gone on in the time that I've been part of this community puts anyone else joining it off of staying, as I have found everyone I've interacted with on their live streams and watched the videos of funny, friendly and overall delightful to the point that when I first joined I made a video listing the channels I'd found and what they do on their channels, and I stand by them enough. When one of them almost lost his channel, I changed my profile picture on social media and did make my own video supporting him. Everyone equally has the right to protect anything that they don't put out publicly on their channels, including their faces, to protect themselves, their families who aren't on social media and YouTube themselves. I'm not uploading this to have dragged myself into the particular current drama, as at just 100-ish subscribers, one of the things I do want to protect is having a channel myself, just like we all do. I just think it's gotten ridiculous that when we aren't even into February yet, and I felt that I had to change my mind and say something. Enough is enough. We all have lives and families of our own, illnesses and other things we're dealing with too. This constant going at each other regardless of what it's about should stop now, and everyone needs to move on. As I say, it's a shame that it won't, as it's an amazing community, and if everyone just tried harder to reach out to each other, stop finding reasons to slight each other, it would be another better community in the world. I hope to catch you all again soon. Love, Lou. Hello. So, let's dive headfirst into this, shall we? If you're a content creator on a platform and you develop a problem with anyone online, you cannot simply make a claim without showing evidence of your claim in your video or a post or some other way. Many creators show evidence in their videos to show what is the truth and what is lies, and have included screenshots to show that what is being claimed is the truth. I've been a part of different communities as well as having watched a lot of the drama on YouTube especially. None of us can simply go around making claims that a specific person or specific people are doing and saying things and say they don't have to show evidence to back up their claims. Definition of libel. Libel is a published, permanent and false statement that damages a person's or entity's reputation, such as in writing, film or online post. The form of defamation is legally actionable and actionable without proof of special damage, unlike spoken slander. Key elements include the statement being false, defamatory and communicated to a third party. Definition of slander. Slander is a false, spoken, or transient, non-permanent statement made to a third party that harms a person or entity's reputation. As a form of defamation, it is a civil wrong requiring proof of actual damage, unlike written libel. Examples include falsely accusing someone of a crime or professional incompetence. I've included these definitions so as we can all see that making unsubstantiated claims can lead, at the worst case, to legal proceedings. We've seen recently what's been going on in regards to doxing and other issues. If you go around making statements about people without actually showing the receipts or claiming that you don't have to show the receipts, you are committing one or both of these offences and you can get done for it. This was just a quick video as someone who is all too aware of false accusations that have gotten made against them myself, so I wanted to just make my own opinion on this known. Lou. Hello. Today I was going to get around to making a video on growing up in Doncaster and how it has changed over the years. However, once again I am seeing a continuation of going after a particular community of people on the platform. A few weeks ago I put out a video about people claiming that a person on the platform is apparently not a nice person towards women. Whilst I didn't say who the person was, I am continuing to defend that individual as someone who's part of the community who's never said anything misogynistic towards me as a woman on the platform in the community. I am a channel who has currently, because I don't upload that regularly, sat at 97 subscribers approximately, and I have had several conversations reassuring this individual that they have done nothing wrong to me. Also, you do actually need to show receipts on any platform to prove that a person has done something wrong, so claiming that you don't and can just slate an individual on the platform just shows what kind of person you are, not the kind of person you're bullying is. Either show proof or stop posting lies online and trying to make people side with you. I've been seeing it time and again, be it bigger members of the community or smaller members of it including me. I have been trolled and harassed in the past by one individual because they did not like someone I interviewed who in turn interviewed me on one of my old channels. That I've had to make yet another video saying to either show this proof you claim to have or back off making the claims is ridiculous, as this is not what I want my content to be on my channel at all when I have had my own things to deal with in my life. Hopefully this will be the last video that I have to make on this topic, though I doubt very much that it will be. Thanks for watching. Love, Lou. I get it. No community on YouTube is without its dramas. I'm not new to the platform nor to drama, as I have said. I'm only continuing to make these videos in between making my others because I'm at loss to understand, alongside a number of other people, what it is that one individual has been doing or saying which there is alleged unshown proof of to hurt other members of the community that I joined. I have watched individuals from the commentary community, the beauty community, and now this community seem to develop issues with each other, be they big creators, small creators, or even people who don't upload at all but needed an account to be able to interact on the platform. It's becoming increasingly tiresome to have to reiterate that everyone is actually required to back up their claims of mistreatment of others in any community with actual evidence. Don't want to lose my own channel. I do work hard on creating content on when I can be getting involved in things I may not have all the details of. I treat others exactly the way I've been getting treated, and I have not been getting mistreated anyway by this individual. That's why I'm taking the risk to my own channel and holding conversations of my own to try and establish what in the heck is going on. It's supposed to be a community of like-minded individuals with the same aim, attempting to prove the existence or lack thereof of things outside of the norm, such as ghosts and spirits and even Bigfoot if necessary. All this behind and in front of the scenes trolling, harassing and bullying, certainly causing factions and deflecting from what we are about. If we wanted to be part of drama, we'd go join communities that are all about the drama, not this one. Everyone in this community already has their own physical, mental and emotional issues off platform to deal with, as is, including myself, but there are those of us who see what's going on and are fighting back against this ridiculousness. Receipts have been, are, and always will be important. If you can't show them, then you are showing you seemingly don't have them at all, whilst others do. Thank you for watching. Love, Lou. I've been having some conversations of my own in regards to a particular bit of drama that has been going on within the community that I am part of, and one particular screenshot I've been sent definitely has struck me as something fishy is definitely going on for at least a year now. It seems as if multiple profiles have gotten made for a particular individual I've been talking about in previous videos I've made, and whether it is who's made these profiles seems to be the culprit who has these accusations being levelled against the individual. I am aware that this is not the first time an individual on the platform has had multiple profiles made in their name. It's happened to a larger creator on the platform, which is another reason I am finding it so incredibly hard to believe that this other individual is being seen as being the kind of person some others on the platform have insisted they are. I may be seen as being delusional, as being fooled. I imagine all of us who have encountered no problem with the person in question will be, but we can all only go on how we have been treated by them in the time that we have been a part of the larger community, and others I have spoken to have never felt harassed or disrespected in any way by the person. Behind the scenes, I believe that investigations are ongoing about this. I do have the screenshots of what's been said saved in a private vault on my laptop to look at. I'm not necessarily as trusting of people as those on the other side of this argument will think I am, but if you're good to me, I'm good to you, and I've had no problem being good to this person. Those of us on their side have all said the same thing and will continue to be baffled by the insistence of what kind of person the individual is, to be honest. Thank you for watching. Love, Lou.